G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, finally we have all the modules produced. But, I do want to just clarify that we're up to about 50 speed 3s per minute. Up from 30. So, well, really, about 26. So we've basically doubled our production. It has taken a couple of hours to get it done, but it is done. We do have to remember that a certain amount of our efficiency modules are our bottleneck. Okay, I gotta wander over there at some stage and put down some more beacons. Yeah, a certain amount of our speed modules are obviously being eaten by fast and light drives. I had no idea this was actually idle, so yeah, we're gonna have to definitely put some speed beacons up here and speed up the efficiency module build. But finally, we have 200 odds in stock. We are making like 50 per minute, so I can't really complain. And on top of that, if I bring up logistics, we actually have a good supply of excess circuits in stock. So I'm going to take this little blueprint we've got here, upgrade the efficiency 1s to speed 3s, and they should just magically, no, they won't magically show up because they're all going into this train. So we're going to take our train and we're going to go away with our train. Back to our partially built, not really getting there, rocket control unit build. That's the one we're looking for, rocket control unit. So this is going to need, what is this going to need? It's going to need blue circuits to be changed over from the current build, which takes in normal green circuits, to one that takes in stacked green circuits and red circuits. Oh, and I forgot about all this crap down here. Okay. So we need to change over this build type to do those ones, which means we went from 35 green circuits in on a belt to 1.2 on a stacked belt. So if we change the recipe over, and you know what, the whole top half can go, because we should be able to bring in all this stuff. 8. I should be able to bring in all this stuff on a single belt. Also, I should be able to add more beacons to this build. Because the only reason we couldn't have the extra beacons to start with was because we physically couldn't get the items into the build fast enough. Now that's no longer an issue because we're using stacked items. That was all of them, wasn't it? Yes. Because we're using... Oh, actually, no, it'll be twice that. Oh, just... Of course you don't line up. Why would you line up? Why would you make my life that easy and line up? Red circuits, green circuits go to speed 1s, and then somewhere we're going to have rocket control units. So, will you fit that way? Of course not. Will you fit like that? Still, of course not. Eventually. So if I put that all the way down there, and then I put the other one all the way up there, then I get purple underground. I should be able to do that. By the way, I have... where is it? Here. Got a requester that's just bringing in anything stacked, uncompressing it, putting it in an active provider, just to get rid of it. So we are... Come on. We are uncompressing and getting rid of things. So that's 18 green circuits in. That one provides 20 dye. Sorry, sneezed. Add that one. 18 Plus 6 is 24-ish. That gives me 7 red circuits. 7 red circuits comes and subtracts 2. So that gives me 5 red circuits. 5 red circuits. Back over my maths a second time. So that's 6. That's 18, isn't it? 18. That's 6, 18, 24. If you're doing 29, you are doing 29. So that's all ratioed out, actually. Beautifully. So that gives me 5 green circuits, 5 red circuits left over to do speed 1s. Then the rest of the red circuits go into blue circuits. The rest of the green circuits go into blue circuits. And then whatever's left above and beyond all that then becomes our output. Yes. Okay, now do you happen to balance? And that'd be 5. No, that's 2. Okay, so that's 2.4. That's 1.8, isn't it? Which I ran up to 2. Okay. I want to sneeze again. Sorry. I don't suffer with hay fever, but today I feel like it. Okay, so what I have to do is get... Alright, no, let's go on to one of these. Up here, change the recipe over to that one. Rocket control units. There, and there. Make it as tight as possible. Oh, no. Wrong one. Speeds. That's what I want to do. Which, of course, I can't productivity module. So we're going to speed our speed modules. Because why not? So that's 0.3. So 3 of them becomes 1. Which means I want 5. Which means if this is 15 long... sure. 3, 6, 9. Rip that up. That's 3. I've only got about 5 to play with. Okay, I've got about 5 to play with. So no, we're just going to make this 6 longer. If I push them out there and move blue circuits across, then blue circuits can come and join in with this. Then we can do a rocket control unit build in here. And then have the output go that way. Or, okay, let's try this again. Alright, we know we didn't want this 15 long. And rocket control units are there. So that's 8. Double that. 0.5. You use 0.3. 0.5 divided by 0.036 equals 13 long. And the other one was 12 long and it wouldn't fit. Actually, I could put it there. And that might give us the extra space we need. So you are 3, 6, 9. Do I want 12 or do I want more than 12? Crap, I can't remember whether it's 12 or 15 now. Can I have those, please? Alright, I want you to use 5 circuits. It was another 3. Cool. So you should use around about 5 circuits. 4.3, we'll call it that, which is going to be 0.8, which is a lot more than 0.5 we were working on. So what happens when you do loose back of the napkin, making it up as you go maths? Oh. That's made it even worse. Okay. Even worse. Alright, try that for a third time. 5. And you're producing 1. Crafting. Speed ones take 15 seconds. A rocket control unit takes 30 seconds. So actually, it should be twice as many. Cool. There is no way we can support that. Actually, change that recipe over to that one with those modules instead. One, 2, 3, 4. Strip out all of that. Plus those. Paste that in there. I have a feeling something's wonky with my maths, but it could be spot on as well. I'm really not sure at this stage. Do you have any speed modules on you? You have no speed modules. You have some speed modules. Assemblers. Bacons. I knew I was forgetting something. Pull out all those. Throw them all in there. Yeah, I can't get speed modules into all of these. Okay. Alright, let's do some belt work. Oh, you need to be that recipe instead. Of course. That explains why it wasn't working. Alright, so we have our red circuits coming out. And then our green circuits are over here. And we're producing lots of them. We're producing 29, which is on a green belt, coming through to here. We're using some of them. And then I think we're just going to do that. I need to thank Theo, Kretschmarr-Schuldorf, and Sabins. And in case, no, we did Down to Earth. Thank you to both of you guys. Both of you guys, your SubX ships have been launched. They are currently in the mail. They shall arrive shortly, depending on any intergalactic shipping times. As of the moment, I hear there are some delays. Possibly, we'll see. But Bob the construction robot is definitely on the case and shall have your ship to you shortly. Is there a better way of getting in there? No. Yes, moving everything up a tile. Can we? Yeah, we can actually move everything up a tile. Okay. Because that's what I really wanted to do today. Move a whole build up. You know what? Let's move it up half a dozen tiles. There. Purple underground. There to there. Remove that. Rip everything up. Put it all back down. Hey. Don't you dare. Bad train. I want those. I want those. I want... Actually, that's all I wanted. Yeah, good train. You can go in now. Drop. There you go. All those speed modules. Okay. We want to get acid, which is currently left over here. Run it down the train tracks because that seems like a perfectly good spot to run it. Really? Okay. I'll just ghost it down. I'll go find some pipe in a second. To there. To there. Pipe. I want some of those and some of those probably. Okay, so you have acid. You do not need that. Oh, you do need that belt, but you don't need that bit of pipe sticking out. Okay, so we want to split that there. I want to take 50% of it into here to do green and red circuits to give me an output of blues. Yeah, you're working eventually, so on and so forth. I want to take this one into... Nope. You need red and green circuits. And you need to output and input. I haven't really left myself a lot of room. It might be a design flaw. Okay, so let's bring materials in. Yeah, materials out would go on the other side, don't we? That's a 1 to 2. Is it worth... No, it's not a 1 to 2. Because of productivity. Yeah, have a slight bit of overproduction. Which might just mean I run things slower. Might mean I can put down extra rocket control units. But that's something I'm not going to be able to decide on until this gets filled out with all its speed modules. Hey you, train. Go away. Go find me more green circuits, please. Speed modules. Yep, speed modules. Okay. Alright, so we know that's what this half looks like at least. Train, Judy. Line up. Walk. Okay, that's done that half. Which is just a matter of doing that. So you'll start outputting. You are all outputting, yes. So that would come out the top, let's say. You, without all your modules, are producing a grand total of 1.6. No, because if I direct fed these, I'd then have to still bring in the blue circuits separately. Yeah, so let's not do that. Okay, let's do... let's do from there to there. We'll move it up 1 tile. Yay! Have you output onto a dead straight bit of belt. Yep. do the exact same. We can then copy this build and paste it right the way through. Hurry up, bots. Recharge faster. Okay, so that puts those out on the top side of the belt. So I'd actually just take this, run it down, and then they're on one side of the belt. And then I don't know. I want my speed modules. That's what I want. Train. Please tell me you have 640. See, this is why you spend the time and the effort to spend your modules on your module builds, upgrade your module builds. Speaking of module builds, RL, I want to look at that network, which has no red circuits. Correct. We're using them as fast as we're getting them. Okay. So that means there's no point upgrading this build. And I don't think I want the other build outright. Still getting power? No. Can I do that? And then a second time? No, I don't think I can. So let's just rip that one up. Put that one in its place. Done. Train. Gimme. Those can go there. Those can get trashed. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay. Everybody got their speed modules? Not quite. Maybe. Possible. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So, max rate calculator over this says we're outputting 1 and we're using 0.7. Please be 0.3. You are. Okay. So that means we take all of that and do that once more. Except I still need to work out how we're going to get input and output into these. Okay, I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have you slide up a tile. Then I'm going to have the new ghosted image also slide up a tile. Then I'm going to have the new ghosted image slide up a tile. Green circuits are in my way. Crap. Can I have everything slide over left tile? Or am I asking for too much? Technically I can. Oh, please let me trigger somebody. Somebody's gonna get triggered. What? Oh, they'd have to move down a tile. Yeah, and then you're not gonna get beaking. Oh. No, that works. No, it doesn't. I'd have to do that all the way along. Well, actually, it looks like I gotta do it anyway. Okay, let me think. So this mean doesn't really, but that's besides the point. Okay. Alright. I want to be able to put a belt through here. We're just going to have input. And then output, I was just going to take straight out the top. Which is semi-pointless because the trains are down the bottom. Okay, let's rethink this. If I did that, and then I put that up a tile, and let's even move you guys over so you're straight. what am I talking about? I just do that. That makes my life easier. Okay. Delete that. Duplicate that. There and there. Then if I have an underground that goes that way, no, because I can't hit that with an inserter. If I have an underground that goes that way, I can hit that with an inserter. So I could bring them down, and then we can go... Once they're all down on the bottom row, I could go either left and bring them out this way, or left and bring them out this way, or right and bring them out that way. And my purple underground should get under that. Okay, so the plan is going to be that goes in there with one of them. You output from there to there. You output. So I should be able to copy that and paste that right over that. And then right over that. You get a belt because you're special. Which means if I rip up all of that, which I've got to be careful about because it's all going to go to storage. But I don't want it in storage. And I put them all back down. I think the trash train just got really confused for a second. Yeah, it did. You can have one beacon. I'll let you have one beacon. In fact, you can have some speed thingies. Because I also have no use for those. Alright. That stops there. That stops there. That stops there. Just trying to somewhat minimize how many undergrounds we use. Okay. So then you go back. You would go there. You'd go in there. Alright, we need undergrounds, please. Train, awesome train of trains. I need whatever speed modules you're hiding. What else are you missing? Just undergrounds. Lots and lots of undergrounds. You know what? Let's just dump those in there. Those in there. Those in storage again. We'll grab more undergrounds. Probably belt. Definitely now that we have enough structure we can see what we're doing, we'll put power into some of this stuff finally. So I want power there. I want power there. I want power here. I want power there. Everybody powered and happy? Cool. Alright. Turn the underground the correct way. Nope. Not everybody's powered. It's one of those either or situations. Fine. I'll throw a substation there for the fun of it. Actually, I'll throw it in there. At least then it makes another link. Okay. So, just really quickly. If I run max rate from there to there, we should see positive, negative on the amount of compressed ore. That's fine. Slightly negative on green circuits. Negative by 1 machine on speed 1s. And where are my rocket control units? Aha! 1.613. So hang on. Clear. 1.613 multiplied by 25 equals 40 of them per second. Yeah, we're doing 40 rocket control units per second. Which, considering how cheap our rockets are to launch, that is... What is that? I don't know, rocket every 2 seconds, roughly? Roughly? Okay, red circuits we have heaps of. What I want to do then is I want to upgrade from there back to there. Yeah. You're not running. One up. Oh. That would be why not. Do we have more innocent problems like that? Like, you know, your output ain't connected? No. Okay. They're going at full speed. Okay, now we've brought all our rocket control units down here. Now what are we going to do with them? Okay, we need to load them on a train. It's only going to be a small train. Doesn't have to be a big train. So... Nothing lost power. Okay. So that gets them to there. Thanks, autosave. I'm trying to do things here. Autosave. Yeah, I know. Map's getting massive. Go away, go away, go away. Purple. That goes there, which will then pop out here, and then we want to train. Don't forget, I use an awfully small train to move a lot of material. That goes there, that goes there. You should be a chain seat. Oh, sheesh. It's fine. Do you even carry train stops on you? Nope. Okay, that's maybe a flaw in the system. Craft a train stop. Okay, thank you, Rec Vimber, for being a Twitch subscriber. Along with Hotex Page, for both being Twitch subscribers. So we want you to go to... Okay, we want a train. Do you carry trains? Yes. That was an improvement from last time. Okay, so I want a train locomotive plus a wagon. We'll give you some fuel so you stop complaining. So we want you to go to wreck full and then Cortex page. Circuit condition. So you set up for train supply manager. We want to bring this belt. I didn't really want purple belt, but sure. Down to there. We then want to bring that down. We'll go around the patch. And then we're going to want... No, I want a big stack inserter, a box, and we can then use a loader. Where is a loader? There. Again, actually, a signal in here with a substation. Cool. Now, is everything running up here? That's the real question. Yes, you're all running. No. You're missing speeds. So speeds to rocket control units are... we're -1 machine. Okay, are all the speeds running? Yes. So we're just waiting for these belts to fill up. But it all should work. Actually, most of the build's already running. It's only literally the last 4 machines. Okay, so that's the build done. Build done. We're good. Which means now we can leave this horrid place, which means active provider. Bots will tidy up after me. It all goes to storage. Somebody else deals with it. I can jump on my train now. Yes, we can launch faster. 25. Eagle Andy, thank you for being a Twitch subscriber. Your intergalactic spaceship is en route to you, flown by Bob the construction bot. Due to intergalactic shipping times, it might take a little bit longer than expected, but it should be with you shortly. At least that's the promise we're not going to hold ourselves to. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want those. I need to go change you. I need to concrete more of the base. Okay, you're already doing red circuits. You need to now do these things as well. Yup. So if they end up in storage, they go away. We're doing red circuits, we're doing green circuits, we're doing blue circuits. Good. I can't think of anything else. We're compressing. Speed ones. Okay, I just thought of something else we're compressing. Speed ones, yes. So literally all it does is it just brings it here, uncompresses it, shoves it active provider, and then says, base, deal with it. You are officially dealing with our problems. Oh no, we have red circuits. If we have spare red circuits, duplicate the build. So yeah, this will now do, after it finally runs out of green circuits, it'll do our speed ones, which will unstack in a, 2 of them go in, a stack of 50 comes out. Okay, so now I need to work out this. So you store basically a whole train's worth. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. So if I did that. Oh, of course you don't line up. Actually, I can do that. And then I need to put in a buffer of like that much. Or just have this set really... Hang on. You're going to uncompress. You're going to uncompress into 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 960. Which is 250, 250, 500. So no, I should be good. Okay, I just realized they probably need to go in there as well. Okay, so we're going to set you to do rocket control units. I'm going to copy that whole build. I'm going to copy all that. We're going to change you to be those. Oh no, we're going to change you to be that one. That one. We want to give you an input signal with some red wire off the thingamajiggy bob. So you should, if less than 1k, I'm assuming it's less than 1k. Rockets 1.8k. Of course, it's not less than a k currently. Why is it not less than a k? What? How do we finally have rocket control units in stock? We never had rocket control units in stock. We're just not firing rockets off. The base is running properly. That's what it is. We've got red circuits. We've got red circuits. Yeah, the base still struggles for red circuits even now. We're still running through a buffer. So we still have extra items in stock. Oh, we're going to run our thrusters real shortly. Yeah, I need to look at my speed module production. Lo and behold, the thing we just spent ages fixing is still too slow. Okay, so we're going to set you to above. If above, you're going to output 1. You're going to then... If that... What? How is that less than 1,000? Okay, L. Rocket. But there's 900 here. How are you not reading these in the network? Oh, no, because it's got a low density structure. Duh. Oh, because the chest holds so little. And you only have one chest. Is there a better way around this? Okay, I could put a splitter and put it in 2 chests. Put an inserter and put it into 2 chests. I could say... Honestly... Crap, power. You're at 1200 water. You're at 1300. Okay, so you guys get an upgrade treatment. You guys get an upgrade treatment. We go nuclear reactor with a follow-up nuclear reactor. You guys get an upgrade. And you get an upgrade. Okay. No, I want one of those combinators. I want to say if that is less than 100 output, but we're multiplying it by -1. Aren't we? No, we're outputting 1. Okay, so hang on. If I disconnect that from there, set you to go away, and then just do my logic as that to that to that, Actually, I think I'm gonna go to there. So if I set that to greater than output signal 1, whereas you were outputting that times -1. You're outputting a -1. Okay, so let's disconnect that from there. Disconnect that from there. Hook that into there, and then into there. And if that's greater than 1, if that's less than... Go away. I think that works. Output signal. Why are you outputting a signal of -1? If that is less than 100, then you have an output signal that doesn't exist. How did my power get worse after blueprinting down more nuclear? Oh, because you're not preheated. Awesome. Awesome. They're already Mark II pumps. They're Mark II pumps. Yes, all the nuclear reactors on the left are off by a couple of tiles. Yeah, this has only got 1 row of turbines, not 2. I know, I'm as disappointed as you are in myself. I am going to fix it. I'm going to regret fixing it, but I'm going to fix it. Okay, let's put a radar here just in case. And then stamp down that reactor complete. We can upgrade those pumps whilst we're at it. You're preheating really slowly, and power is crap. Okay. Why are you outputting? Why do you have one of those in there? Okay, let's just change this back. So you should have one of the... No, you. I'm that guy, Jason. I'm that guy, Jason. It's down here. Up here. I'll get there eventually. Okay, so you're ready to go. If greater than 100, outputting a -1. Okay, you and you can go away. You're just confusing my life. Inputting a signal of 1, outputting a signal of -1, which is going to the train, which is not coming here. Why? Alright. So I hate smarts. JD fails at smarts. Okay, put that back up to there. It has to get the signal into that combinator. At least I hope so. You're outputting a -1, which is going into there and should be converting into... Alright, whilst we're at it, let's just do low density structures. Low density structures goes from narcotics page. I hope it was. It was one of the 2 stations. Do not walk onto the train tracks. Yes. Okay, we can set you going. I'm gonna work out what I broke. You go into that and into the lights. We don't have a light here, so I think it goes into this. Okay. Just going to add a 0 on the end. Okay, if less than 100k, you can output a 1, which is then you're going to convert into a -1, which Iliander might feel like a better station. Then into there. Iliander works. Okay, so Iliander works, and that brings the train down. Now, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to change the signaling, so rather than looking from in the network, because there's never enough in the network, we're going to look from this box, because that's the box that really matters. So we want one of these things. Here. Then I want one of these things here. Then we're going to go output from you, and we're going to convert stacked less than 100 output 1. One of those we're going to convert into that, which is going to be 1 multiplied by -1 equals thingamajiggy-bob. We're going to swap you back over, so you're no longer outputting a signal. We're going to say thank you train for being here, and then we're going to wire from there into there, which is going to say if that is greater than 100. That is greater than 100. It's definitely greater than 100. If that's less than 100, how do you get a true signal for that? We're definitely coming from the box, aren't we? Yeah. If stacked is less than 100, greater than 100, less than 100. Okay, it's not reading from boxes correctly. If that is less than 100, output that. Okay, can we do... If those are... Oh, because that's the... Oh! That's the input. I'm not looking at the signals. Okay. If that is greater than 100, output a 1. No, less than 100. Greater than 100. It's now outputting a 1. We're then going to take our 1 and we're going to run it into here, which should give us -1 because we're asking for those, which should bring a train down. Train is coming to Iliander. Excellent. So if I now convert that to less than 100 and the train shows up and we say goodbye to the train, it's all working now. Awesome. Okay. Combinator magic. There to there. We're going to change you to read those. I'm going to change you to read that. We're going to change you to equal... Nope. That. output is going to be that. We're going to have... We'll reset that up. So we're going to have your input there, your output be there, and because that is less than 100, should output 1, output a -1. Train is now not showing up. Why? Why? Because it's not full. Okay, go there, and then train shows up. We're done. We're done. I did smarts. I did things. Train is now going to show up. I know the episode's longer than I wanted, but it's important. I feel a great pride and accomplishment when I get smarts to work, because JD does not do smarts. Not at all. But this is going to be a smart station. So this should unload. And as soon as this has over 100, that signal won't go away, but it will go away from here. So we're no longer outputting that signal. Because we've now got too much in the box. This is now saying what's at the station. So you can actually hook up a green wire to here to your stack inserters and actually have this set the filter on your stack inserters, which we're not going to use, obviously, because we're... Actually, no, that's saying what... Oh, that's saying the priority of the train. This resource ID that we've set in here is what's here. Okay. But that should unload enough in there that we have rocket control units for days, which now means, more importantly, I can put a passive provider over here. Come on. Make it across the base. I put a passive provider there. I can put a damn stack inserter there. I can set you to only ever run if this is less than 100. Which means they turn off. Which means I save myself a crap ton of blue circuits. It also means I can have speed modules back in the network, because this is where I was putting speed modules in the network. And of course, did I realize that? No. So we ran out of speed ones in the network entirely, which meant inserters and other crap were not being made. These are not being made because they require speed 2s, which require these, which require speed 1s. Also, the tier 3 machines also require speed 1s. I just didn't have any speed 1s in the network. So that's fixed that problem. We now have rocket control units for rocket control units and low density structures for days. We're good as far as it comes to those two items. Rocket fuel is probably our next thing we should probably look at, but base oil is producing a lot of excess, which we're burning off light oil, i.e. rocket fuel. We should be good for a little while, but either way, that's what I'm going to call it. We probably are going to have to do something in the next couple of episodes about modules in a serious way. Again, we need speed 1s. In fact, I need to make a large surplus of speed 1s here to run these components to keep us launching, because like this is going to need 200 speed 3s per launch with another 50, so it's 250, 300. I think I need 300 plus the 500. 300 plus the 500 for fast and light. So yeah, it's like 700 speed 3s per launch. We're making 500 off site, but we're also making a heap on site. And I will finally go up here and do something about this. Yes, I'm going to finally go up there and do something about that. But, like I said, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to... Who are we? Eagle Annie and I think it was Kevin Sabins? Maybe Kevin happened... I think Kevin happened between episodes again. I have this thing going off all the time, like launching non-stop. We're also going to have to start up research again. Ooh. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed. Really long episode again. I sort of apologize, but then again, you guys say you like the longer episodes. Either way, that's it. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.